Hi, this is Bohenek, President CEO of Rhythm, here at CES floor, interviewing Kara Weinbaum from EVBox. Kara, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Yeah, having a lot of fun here, a lot of energy at CES.
Yeah, absolutely.
And excited to have a few words with you. Thank you for joining us today. So maybe you could share with us a little bit about yourself at the company EVBox. Tell us.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm the Director of Product for North America at EVBox. And we're a global EV charging company. And we have a lot of experience, over 10 years of experience deploying chargers in Europe and across the world. But we're really making a strong investment in North America. There's so much opportunity at the moment. So many chargers need to be installed and so much change and investment in infrastructure that needs to be built. And with the policies that are being developed and all the funding, it's a really great opportunity for us to be here really investing in the North American market. And my role is to make sure that our products are really meeting the needs of the North American market and delighting our customers.
So that sounds like a big challenge, figuring out what are the right products for the customers, given some of the challenges that you just mentioned. So how does EVBox really figure out, from a product differentiation perspective, how to do that?
Yeah, so we really focus on a few key areas that are impacting the market. One key area is, of course, reliability. So the quality of our products is extremely important to us, and we go through a lot of rigorous testing. We also know that technology is not perfect, so there will be issues, and it's really important to us to have the smallest downtime possible, the shortest downtime possible, and have a response, ready to go when we face issues that we can resolve for customers right away. So we have a full diagnostics platform and a local service team based here in the US. And they're dedicated to making sure that if there's an issue, we're on top of it, we're proactive. And making sure that we provide the best customer experience. So that's one of our key differentiators.
Is the customer experience part of it?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
So what does that look like? If I have a problem with the charger, I have questions, I can call in, or what does that system look like as far as that support?
Yeah, definitely. So there's a few layers to the support model. We partner with third-party software providers that provide the software that manages the chargers, the customer payments. And so they're part of the support line, and they are the first line of defense for the customer. And then we are also that secondary line of support. And we have our own, in-house support team, but we also partner with, providers in the field to make sure that, the US is a huge spread out country. So we need to make sure we have coverage across the US and Canada.
Perfect. So quick question, I know that you have a new product that's just come out. So maybe share that with us, and I think maybe even along the lines of customer experience and support, why that's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. So our new product is the Tronic Modular from 90 to 240 kilowatts. We're producing that charger in the US in our facility in Libertyville, Illinois. And it's a modular platform. That's what's really important to us. So customers can deploy anywhere from 90 to 240 kilowatts in 30 kilowatt increments. And they can start with the lower kilowatts. So they could start with 180. And then down the line, if they have more power available on site, they can upgrade those chargers.
So it scales.
It's scalable.
Based on what's coming in as far as the supply.
Exactly.
Okay, that's
cool. And we know that,
that's great.
The grid infrastructure is a big challenge right now for installations and just for scaling infrastructure. So I think having that modular platform that's flexible and allows customers to upgrade down the line is super important. The other piece of it is that we are flexible from a software perspective. So we build the hardware and have our own firmware platform. But we exclusively in the US partner with software providers to manage the charging stations. And this is super important because a lot of our customers come to us with a preference, and there are certain software platforms that might be better for certain customers than others, fleets, large CPOs. So we are truly agnostic when it comes to software. And we are fully OCPP compliant, and we do deep integration testing with all different software providers, and that way, the customer can either come to us and we can help them figure out what the best solution is for them, or they might already have something in mind and we are ready to integrate and create a smooth experience.
So next big product beyond the one that you have, is there R&D teams that are working on that, or what does that look like? Just what's coming next? Not specifically necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely.
But how does that work?
Yeah, so we are working on a few new products for this year, and basically we have a few products that have launched in Europe that we're looking to bring to the US market, both on the AC side and on the higher power DC side.
So EVBox is a global company.
Yes, absolutely.
So you have product offerings in Europe, which is where I think home base is, so to speak, but now North American, and you're rapidly expanding in North America.
Absolutely, and we can use a lot of our experience in Europe. So for example, we're on our 4th generation DC product, and we've used all the learnings from the market and really improve the product over these variants. And so we can use that to come in with a higher quality product from the start.
Very cool. That's awesome. So question around technology moving so quickly and the proliferation of AI. Is that something that you guys are using in market research, anything to speed up what's going on, or how does AI factor into it, or does it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're just starting to scratch the surface with AI in the EV charging and EV industry, but it's going to be super important for us in the next few years. One area that I think is extremely important is diagnostics. So when you look at a charger, both AC and DC, but DC is much more complex with a lot of parts. How do we quickly, in real time, diagnose that a problem is happening, exactly what part of the charger is failing, and be proactive about, getting a technician out there and getting it fixed. So I think really collecting all that data and how we can use that data to eventually predict when there's
the customer service side of it, as well as like the R&D piece of it as well, so the data collection, able to analyze it from an AI perspective.
Absolutely, that's going to be very important.
That's awesome. So then share with us, you've been CES now for a day or so, 2 days. Well, what have you seen that's kind of remarkable here that's really caught your attention?
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting innovations. I think in the EV space, we're seeing different battery technologies that the auto OEMs are using and starting to come up with. So how can batteries last longer and be better for consumers? So that's a cool thing that I've been seeing at CES.
Very related.
Yes, exactly. That's where my focus is. And then also just in general, I think there's a lot of new players in the EV space, both on the auto OEM side, even a lot of e-bikes I'm seeing out there. So how we can electrify lots of different types of transportation seems to be a big theme here at CES. Yeah,
it's great. There's so much to see. So I think that wraps it up. We just wanted to have a quick few words with you and really thank you for coming to visit with us. Stagwell, Rhythm, we just really appreciate you as a client, and thank you for coming and having some words with us. So thank you.
Thank you.